Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to this special interview session. My name is 𝐓𝐄𝐀𝐀𝐍 Loona, education wala. Today we are going to discuss a very important and interesting topic, understanding emotional intelligence, what it is and why it matters. In our daily lives, we experience many emotions such as happiness, sadness, anger, fear, stress, and excitement. But the important question is, do we really understand our emotions and do we know how to manage them? To discuss this topic in detail, I am very pleased to welcome a special guest with us today, ChatGPT, an artificial intelligence assistant. Welcome to the session, ChatGPT. It's a pleasure to have you here with us today.
Thank you so much, Aurangzeb Loona Education Wala. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm honored to join you and your audience for this important discussion on emotional intelligence.
So, ChatGPT, let's us begin with a basic question. What exactly is emotional
Sure,
intelligence?
go ahead.
What exactly?
Emotional intelligence is the ability to, sorry, go ahead. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, manage, and express emotions effectively, while also understanding the emotions of others. It includes skills like empathy, self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, and social skills. It's basically about how we handle ourselves and relate to people around us.
Excellent. That is a very clear explanation. Let's move on to the next question. Why is emotional intelligence important in our daily lives?
It's important because it affects how we cope with stress, how we communicate, how we resolve conflict, and how we build trust with others. When it's strong, we tend to make better decisions, avoid unnecessary conflicts, and maintain healthier relationships both at home and at work.
Absolutely right. Our emotions really affect many parts of our lives. Let's move on to the next question. What are the main components of emotional intelligence?
The main components are self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Each part works together to help us navigate both our emotions and our interactions.
Very interesting. These are definitely important life skills. Our next question. What do you mean by self awareness?
Self-awareness means recognizing your own emotions, your triggers, and how those emotions influence your behavior and decisions. It's like having a clear mirror that shows your internal state honestly.
Excellent. Understanding ourselves is clearly the first step. Let's move on to the next question. How can a person manage difficult emotions such as anger or stress?
One way is to pause, breathe slowly, and name the emotion. That simple act can calm the immediate reaction. Then, reframe the situation. Ask, what is really causing this feeling? Techniques like mindfulness, short breaks, or talking with someone you trust can help. It's also okay to step away briefly instead of reacting right away.
Very good. Pausing before reacting can make a big difference. Next question. What is empathy and why is it important?
Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. It's important because it helps build trust, deepen relationships, and reduce misunderstandings. When people feel understood, cooperation and connection naturally improve.
Absolutely right. Empathy helps us understand people better. Let's next question. How does emotional intelligence help us build better relationships?
It helps us listen better, respond with more understanding, and manage conflicts calmly. People feel heard and respected, which makes the relationship stronger and more resilient.
Excellent. Healthy relationships definitely need understanding and communication. Let's move on to the next question. Can a person have a high IQ but low emotional intelligence?
Yes, absolutely. Someone can be excellent at problem solving and logic, yet struggle with empathy or managing emotions. That's why both kinds of intelligence matter, but they don't always develop together.
Very interesting. Intelligence clearly has more than one dimension. Let's next question. How can emotional intelligence help students?
It helps students stay focused, handle stress during exams, work better in groups, and handle feedback without feeling discouraged. It supports both academic success and personal well being.
Excellent point. Education is not only about academic knowledge. Our next question. How can emotional intelligence help teachers?
It helps teachers read the room, manage their own stress, respond calmly to misbehavior, and connect with students in a more supportive way. When teachers model empathy and patience, students often mirror those behaviors, which creates a healthier classroom environment.
Absolutely right. A good teacher understands students as well as subjects. Our next question. Should emotional intelligence be taught schools?
Yes, teaching emotional intelligence in schools gives children lifelong tools, coping skills, communication, empathy. These are just as important as math or reading because they shape how students interact with the world.
Very well said. These are truly lifelong skills. How important is emotional intelligence in the workplace?
It's vital. It affects teamwork, leadership, conflict resolution, and overall job satisfaction. People with strong emotional intelligence tend to lead better and collaborate more effectively, which ultimately makes workplaces more productive and humane.
Excellent. Technical skills are important, but people skills matter too. Next question. Can emotional intelligence make someone a better leader?
Definitely. Leaders with high emotional intelligence inspire trust, listen actively, give constructive feedback, and handle setbacks without losing their cool. That often motivates teams and improves performance. So, yeah, it can make someone a better leader.
Well, that brings us to the end of the today's interview. I would like to sincerely thank ChatGPT for joining us and sharing such valuable insights on the topic. Understanding emotional intelligence, what it is and why it matters. Today we learned that emotional intelligence is not simply about emotions, it's about understanding ourselves, managing our reactions, showing empathy, communicating effectively, and building better relationships. I hope this conversation has been informative and useful for all of you. Once again, my name is Aurangzeb Loona, Education Wala. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep understanding yourself and others. Allah Hafiz.
Hafiz.